Gang, how are you? It's your buddy Peter at Mobb Guppy. I realized something as I was starting this wonderful live stream as I was invited somewhere for 4th of July this afternoon. And I realized I didn't ask what I should bring. So let me text him. I have Google Voice, so it allows me to Google from or text from my phone. And it also allows me to uh from my computer. It's awesome. Hello, happy 4th of July. Yeah, my guppies are stalking me. They are stalking me big time. And yeah, good times had by all. Absolutely by all. So how is your holiday doing? What have you done today so far? I got up yeah, slept until about 4:30 and hung out, did some work. I'm starting as a paid writer on stuff. Doug Gray, thank you very much. So I went and did that. I wrote an article, did some work for tomorrow. Then the Aquatic Morning Show. How you doing, Jess? Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. Or as Doug Gray in Philadelphia says it, another day for a shooting. Holy capoly, what the heck's going on in your city? Just nutty. This crime stuff, people have lost their collective gourds. Absolutely have lost their collective gourds. And Patty's Petite Tanks. Happy 4th, everybody. Absolutely. So I got invited to a party next door. So I texted them to ask what they want me to bring. I have to run out. I did. So I mowed the lawn, did work. I'm writing for a publication. Popped out an article. Then I did a little work for tomorrow at the office. Mowed half the yard. I got half the yard done on Sunday. I was out of town on Saturday. Then I got that done. Then I took Maggie for a 50-minute walk. I think we walked about 2.5 miles strong. I'm doing some laundry. Had to launder up a few things. So there you go. What's going on? Anybody have exciting activities today? I have to work tomorrow, so I get up at 3 a.m. tomorrow morning. So yeah, I won't be going out to see fireworks or the booms will start going off. Last night I was awakened at 2 a.m. with somebody firing off fireworks. Not in my block. I think it was a block behind me. And it was the big kaboomers. Now, the good news was Maggie, my dog, loves fireworks. She loves the explosions. She loves the noise. And she did not drag me out to see it. Last time at midnight, New Year's Eve, she woke me up. So there you go. And so yeah, so let's see here. And Muppet, how are you doing? I'm having an amazing Diet Dr. Pepper. Just opened it up. So I took Maggie for 2.5 mile walk, 50 minutes of walking straight. It was strong. Did that yesterday well after work, and then got home, let her drink something, took a shower, and turned on the computer to speak with you good people. I went to Waffle House for breakfast. Who lives in an area with a Waffle House? Doug Gray, you're not that far away. I-95 in Delaware has a couple. Nice drive to Reading, Pennsylvania. They've got one there. Who lives near a Waffle House? Now, Doug, this isn't kosher, but their pork chops and eggs are awesome. Congratulations, Muppet. Good for you. You're going to become like oh my God, Muppet. Where do you live, Muppet? Waffle House is an experience. You got to go. Except from midnight to about 4 a.m. when the drunks are in there. Oh, you're in the middle of Connecticut? Well, just drive 95 next time you go towards the DC area. Once you get into Delaware, there's a couple, or there were a couple. It's let me Google that up. Worth the drive. Worth the drive. It's like a southern sort of deal. And let's see, Delaware locations. Yeah, they're in Middleton, Delaware. They're in Smyrna, Delaware. All along. Some of them are along 95. And let me just tell you, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Rita. Yeah, Lloyd's Lunch. I have not been to Lloyd's Lunch near Yale. I saw like something on the Food Channel. And there was some other thing they were talking about, most unusual burgers. And Lloyd's Lunch was a place. And the other place they brought, I can't tell you the name of it, Muppet. Maybe you can help me out, Doug. It's a place where they poach the burgers. Poach them like eggs, like steam them. And I lived, in Hackensack, New Jersey for about 7 years. And I was desperate to go to both of those places and never did. That's the problem of living in that part of the country. There's so many great restaurants, and in very tiny spaces, you can just go and find a great place after a great place after a great place. Yep, Louis' Lunch. I haven't been there. I got to go. By the way, I do have clothes in the washer, but I put them in about 10 minutes before we started. Yeah, so several of my guppies are stalking me. Every time I walk by the aquarium, they just zip over and they're just looking at me. They stalk me. I feed them, change their water, friendly to them. So there you go. Fish Fam link. You see, Rita, they're stalking you too. I thought of calling the police on it, but I figured they'd want to, send me to one of those special places for an evaluation. So here you go. Anthony's fishy friends. Hey, how are you doing? You have the day off? Who's working today? Anybody have to work today? Doug, we know you're not working, but does anybody have to work today? No, I have a question. It's let's see here. I wonder if I can get my hair cut today. I sort of need to get my hair cut. And up closed today. They're all closed. Whoa. Okay. I've been growing out the beard a little bit, and it's getting to the point where it's I was pretty happy with the length, and now I'm going, maybe it is time to cut it back. But what I want to do is sort of figure out where I am on becoming Santa. I want to go, how much longer do I get where I can pull off the whole Santa look? I've been looking at Santa outfits, and I think I could pull that off. Oh, ho, ho. So I was thinking of that. Okay, gentlemen, I don't need your opinion on this, but ladies, what do you think of this? Too long, or do you like it? The length? Because I have no taste in this thing. It's I don't care. Just to be honest with you, I would have shaved it off, but I brought it up at the office. I was going to shave it off, and all the women in the sales department said, "No, no, 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 no! Don't shave your beard. Keep it. You look good with facial hair." So I guess without facial hair, I don't look that good. Yes, I have a beard, Doug. Yes, good times. So what else is going on in your world? It's I've been I've got to reorganize my tanks. I have next week off. And so I may stop and do a little bit of a drop in every day. I have, I have that off, and I am planning on doing a lot of fish stuff. My house is a wreck. I've got to clean the house, got to do stuff. The dog's gonna be happy I'm here. Yeah, life's good. Life is good indeed. And so there you go. So yeah, I'm going to reorganize stuff. I've been working on a cross that I've never gotten to where I think it will work. It's I ordered fish a few years ago from Michael's Fish Tanks, and I ordered some super red plecos, and which are cool. And he sent me a pair of guppies. Well, doggone it. And just he threw me as a bonus. Very nice of him. He's a good guy. So the female died within like a week of arrival, no drop fry. So what do I do with a single male? So I dropped in a couple of swordtail females, thinking that I could just play around with it. And it's fine, but it's just not that great looking, and I don't want to pay attention to it anymore. So I'm just going to bring them to my local fish stores and give it to them to allow them to, allow them to make a little money. Doug, you have next week off too? All right, Muppet. Yeah, but don't I have to have it like this to be like to be ready to be Santa? That Santa side hustle. By the way, a good Santa costume, 60, 70 bucks. It's I got the beard, I got the belly, I can ho ho ho, show up at parties, make a few $100 a week during the holiday season. What's not to like? What's not to like? So I am ready, by the way, to do absolutely uh I going on from there. And so there you go. Yeah. So let's see here. Biggies, what's up, Mark? Your brother cut you a plywood board for the wire rack, 10 gallon. Now the okay, help me out here, Muppet. The tank is not are the tanks are not supported by the board. The rest of the tank is. Is that okay? I'm confused. So what else is going on? Um, I think you're probably okay there. Doug, what are your thoughts on that? Doug has done a lot more of this. All minor setup, and they're equally done in. But your thoughts, Doug? But Muppet, yeah, I know that it's the corners are not supported, but the rest of the tank is. Do you think that's a cool thing, or do you think she's gonna get leaks from that, Doug? Oh, just the tips of each corner. I think you're gonna be okay. It's it's you yeah, 10 gallon, you're fine. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. So Saturday I had a secret government mission, and I was going to go do a couple of fish store tours. But Muppet, that's why you have brothers, to make them do that stuff. Well, on my way down to Fayetteville, I was having coffee with a buddy of mine in Bentonville, which is really a cool town. Followed by another thing to meet some friends. Then I was going to do some fish tank tours. And on my way down, I must have hit a rock or something, but the wheel well thing became loose. And I go, well, maybe it came loose. I thought I popped it in, was doing fine. And once I got it up to 70 miles per hour on the freeway, going to my next thing, it started screwing up again. So I limped my way back to Joplin and got a real good look at it when I got home. And so I got Gorilla Tape, and I taped it open. I taped it there. Now, yeah, the hamster mobile needed a rest. So I promptly went and I got that set up. So Monday, Sunday, Saturday when this happened, the car dealership wasn't open. Obviously Sunday. Monday was busy. So I have to get ready for vacation. So in fact, while I'm here, let me remember to fix something. So I had to get ready for vacation on Monday. So, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because I'm going to be gone a week. And ironically enough, when you go on vacation, you end up doing a lot of work ahead of time and a lot of work after. And I personally, I need time away. I need time to just sort of, I have to adjust something in my computer at the office automation before I forget about it. And because on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be really busy. And because of that, I've got to go and get this stuff taken care of. And so let's see here. Saturday. Change this back. That's sort of my my little world. It's I had to go make a computer adjustment at the office. Life is good. It's done. It's complete. There you go. There you go. It's all good. Melvin! How are you, buddy? Muppet, no need. Again, Muppet, I think you should be okay. But if you get an aquarium that starts to leak, you're probably going to want to fix that real quick. That's my thinking. Bob, Kaler, yeah, it's a holiday. And thank you very much, Fish Fam Link. Great to seeing you. Great seeing you. I hear, Doug, that the Walmart babes really like it when Bob shows up in that Elvis costume. It's like, so it's, we had a little drama in my neighborhood yesterday. And apparently someone at the end of the block passed away. So that's bad. Yeah, you see, Bob, there you are, trying to go out and live up to that Walmart thing, and Doug no shows. Now that's sad. And you should be, Doug, missing Bob at Walmart's parking lot. I was listening. I was in fact, I may have been at Walmart. They were playing a country music song, and I have no idea who the singer was. But the singer was talking about that the Walmart parking lot was the late night drinking spot. I'm going to tell you something. If you pull into Walmart tonight at about 2 a.m. and you guys start crushing some brewskis and a cop pulls in, it's not good. People are going to jail. They'll hit you up with open bottle on or open alcoholic beverage on private property. They'll probably test your sobriety. Yeah, it's not good. It I wish my neighbor would say, "What am I supposed to bring tonight to the party?" Because they're doing like hot dogs and hamburgers, which is great. I don't know if someone signed up for bringing the watermelon. I don't know if someone signed up. They just said they're chilling with friends, pop on by, which is great. And I like hanging out with them. I can't stay very late. And so, what do they want me to bring? Do they want me to pick up soft drinks? Do they want me to pick up beers? Do they want me to bring up, pick up, crackers and cheese? I'm in for it. Yeah, dumpster fire at Peter's. Yeah, let me tell you what, my neighborhood, holy capoli. Guy at the end of the block, I knew him a little bit. It's kind of weird. Have you noticed this? And I brought this up before, and it's not a criticism of people who rented. I rented for years. So it was over a decade between me renting and owning a home. Mainly because when I worked in New York, I could have owned a home. But the commute would have been so insane that I'd rather just stay closer to, the office. I didn't want to be on a train each day for 45 minutes each way. So, and so I was in a little flux, went through a divorce, and as soon as the divorce was through, I bought a house. So in my neighborhood, I brought this before, and again, it's not criticism. There are some rentals. This was not a rental. This person owned his home. But I will say this: the rental properties, sometimes there's some wacky stuff that goes on. Like earlier this week, I woke up Saturday morning, and walked over, and someone had actually put, I believe, fireworks that weren't quite done doing fireworks stuff in their garbage can, and their garbage can melted. Yeah. Yeah, I've done a pretty good job. Uh most of my aquarium uh most of my duckweed in my tanks are gone. I have a couple of tanks that still have issues. So go from there. George, RB3. Is it RB3? Yeah, RB3. How are you doing? I'm good. I am good. Hello. My I'll tell you, it is 12:27 here. I've already walked 17,000 steps today. I guarantee I'm good for another about 4 or 5,000 because Maggie will want to go for some big walks. And, and I have to run. What I end up doing, by the way, I'll give you some part of my mundane life. When I go to like Walmart or Target or wherever I go, I usually park as far as I can from the door, even if it's raining or snow, for the extra steps. So there you go. Yeah, it sounds like I do own a Subaru, doesn't it? And who doesn't love that much walking? Yeah, so so I do this on purpose. My goal is um last year I in a 12-month period I went 1950 some miles. Right now I'm at 1984 miles in the last 12 months. The goal is to get to 2,000 miles. And I would love to be there by the end of September. So it's 2,000 miles in a 12-month period. I think it's pretty good. And but I will say this, I wear through shoes. I have like comfortable walking shoes. Yeah, take a road trip. I'll tell you, when I take road trips, that's when I don't hit my steps. But so far today, I've almost walked 8 miles. Probably by the end of the day, I'll be at 10, which I think is good. It's good to go do. The dog likes to walk. It's a good excuse for me to be in good shape. So go and drop the weight. Bob Kaler in Chattanooga, I bet you get to go to Waffle House. I went to Waffle House for breakfast today. Pork chops and eggs. It was strong. Anyone who ends up at a Waffle House, try the pork chops and eggs. They are very good. Excellent. Going to the Waffle House for supper. That's the way it should be. occasionally on the weekend, I will head. Melvin's the CEO of Waffle House. You see, there you go. Yeah, it is. We have two of them. One. I live in suburban Joplin in Webb City. Went to the Webb City one. I went to the Joplin one probably about 2 months ago. Thank you very much. Drive safe. Now, since single, no current girlfriend, lots of fish aquariums. Oh, you chocolate chips in your waffle last time? I forgot. It's sad. I never get the waffles there. It's I always pork chops and eggs. Their Texas toast sandwiches are really good. That's usually what I get. And I will tell you, it's once you go to Waffle House a couple of times, you're gonna go, why have I not been here? The service is incredible. People watching, excellent. Yeah. Oh, it comes with the All-Star special. So the last time, not today, is probably maybe 2 months ago, I pulled into one right at shift change. So the overnight people were eating, the new people were there getting stuff organized. And and you seat yourself. Now, I will say this, I almost never have had bad experiences with service at Waffle House. Service is usually impeccable. So, but this time, I just go in, I sit. I was there for 40 minutes before they noticed me. And once you get past 10 minutes, and I didn't have anywhere to really, I was doing stuff, I just waited it out. So, and so here's how this rolls. So I'm just sitting there. I'm talking to a couple of the people at the bar, because they have sort of a bar area where they serve you your food. I was sitting in a booth, and about 40 minutes in, one of the waitresses who walked by me like 10 times, all of a sudden says, "Would you like anything else, sir?" Well, I said, "Well, I would like to order a meal." And she goes, "How long have you been here?" "About 40 minutes. And she goes, "What?" I'm sorry. So I got free breakfast out of the deal. And so that was nice. I left him a $5 tip. And yeah. So it's, you go into a restaurant as a single guy. Doug will know this. Bob will know this. It's Melvin. You go into a restaurant as a single guy, and sometimes you don't get great service. And I'm not one of these people that begs for service or anything like that. I usually just ride it out, unless I'm in a hurry. If I'm in a hurry, that's a different deal. Then I'll say, "Hey, can I get some help, please?" Be polite, be nice. And so that's what I do. So if you go into that's one of my things that I go out and try to do. See what's going on with the fish. I don't know, they're happy. Fish Tank Aquatics. My Fish Tanks Aquatics. Happy Independence Day. Happy 4th of July. And yep, love the lurkers. Anybody who's here, you know, don't it's I love it when you interact, but if you just lurk is strong. Lurking is real strong. You often comment on the waitress's jewelry as an icebreaker. Yeah, you see, there you go. MFTA. Huh. You'll have to text me and let me know what that means. Hold on. Is that something that's not family friendly? All right. Well, it's there's a lot of things that could stand for, Bob. You're just gonna help me out. Unless their finger is green, you ask if the jewelry is an antique. Ah, happy 4th of July. Happy Independence Day. When I'm done here with you guys, I hope I hear from my neighbors where I'm going for the party what they want me to bring. Then I can figure it out. The good news, Maggie can come. They have a couple of dogs. One of them, oh, it's my Fish Tank Aquatics. Okay, very good. MFTA. Thank you very much, Bob. I'm a simple man. I'm Forrest Gumping my way through life. So I have to run an errand. It's actually I have to run 2 or 3 short errands. After I'm done with you guys, I'm going to take Maggie for a nice little walk, set her up, go run my errands, and then get back here and be ready for the wonderful time that I'll be having this evening, hopefully with the neighbors. You know, yeah, Bob, I want something lewd. Yeah, I know the first MF, but I don't know what you do after that. You like the beard? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. See, at work, we did No Shave November. And the gal that I've been seeing on and off, she liked it. Okay, I'll keep it. All the women at the office loved it. So I've kept it. Originally, I was going to shave it off before summer, but that hasn't happened. So I may just have this thing for the long term here. I don't know if I'm necessarily a goatee guy. I've never done one. So, and I had never done the beard. I had done the mustache. I did a mustache probably about 10, 11 years ago. And yeah. So I'm relatively ambivalent to it. I will say what it took me the longest time to get used to. I'm a stomach sleeper. So I'm sleeping with my, face on the pillow. And that took a while to get used to. So there you go. It's if you've never done a beard, you shouldn't have waited as long as I did to try it out. It was good. It didn't take as long. Every time I tried to grow the damn thing, I got to that 6 day level, 7 day level. I don't think I ever got to 10 days. And if there wasn't some sort of a challenge at the office where there was a bet involved, I probably never would have gone there. But I did. I like Pam's beard. So there you go. It's a good beard. Yeah. And I'm not going to add color to it. You know, some people go in and they'll do the just for men thing. And I'm not going to do it, even though obviously it's kind of dark here, lighter up here. So there you go. Sort of like the whole deal. Went to what else did I do this week? I don't know. Just getting junk done. Getting stuff done. That's a good question. I don't know any women who have used the just for men. I have used it in my hair, but realizing I'm at the age where some gray is probably expected. I have popped it into my hair once a week. It's a shampoo basically. Done it about once a week. Add just enough tint. The dog is doing well in training. She is becoming much more of an adult. Her dog showing career is over. They were unhappy with her litter. So Maggie will not have puppies. She gets spayed sometime this month, maybe. I'm going to have her spayed this month. I think I need to get it done. She's my buddy, and she's a sweetheart. And but her show career wasn't it, and the breeders didn't like the litter. So is what it is. Next year, I'm going to get a puppy. Got a customer. Show us some fish. SUSF. Got a customer. I'm on my laptop, everybody. It's not like I can easily go aquarium to aquarium. Yeah, thank you very much, Fish Fam Link. I'll tell you what about the whole Fish Fam group. I like, nearly everybody. It's there's a couple of folks that do things I'm not necessarily a big fan of. I won't name them. Doesn't matter. You may love them, and if you love them, that's fine. One of them is for me. I think the person is a little too self-indulgent. He's also talks a lot about plants. Not a plants guy. I'm not an aquascaping guy. I don't criticize anyone who loves aquascaping, but that's what this guy's interested in. And the other one I think is way too centered upon himself. So I don't watch them. Otherwise, I watch as much as I can. It's unfortunately because of my hours when I wake up, I miss out on a lot of the evening stuff. I'm getting up at 3 a.m. So 7 at night show, too late for me. Exactly, the aquatic morning show, exactly. And by the way, I've gone through different things with this hobby where I've had a different focus on something, and I've been on the Guppy thing for years, and I still love the Guppies. I don't see myself moving away from them, but I've done different things in the hobby. The one thing I sort of want to do coming up, and okay, just got a note from I got one end of a note, so I've got to go. They're doing hot dogs, so I got to go pick up some stuff. Yeah, it is the beauty of YouTube. You will find what you want. Lumpy Dog, absolutely. There, by the way, Lumpy Dog, you, the long-suffering Detroit Lions fan. There was a meme, an NFL meme today on Facebook, which was a little mean to you, the fan of the wonderful Lions. That since John F. Kennedy was president, the Lions have only won one playoff game. Think about that. It's the NFL, where really you have a great chance to have a competitive team every year. And it has been, and the last time they won, they won that playoff game was 30 years ago. And so there you go. So that's a heck of a deal against Dallas. Yeah, it's a buddy of mine. My dad was an original season ticket holder to the Minnesota Vikings. I grew up at the old Met Stadium with seats on the 50-yard line. It was awesome. It was great. All I want in my life is the Vikings to win one Super Bowl. That's all I care about. I just care about that. I will be sad. I have sad to inform you. The Chiefs fans, when they won their first Super Bowl, they were really good, really sort of had their stuff together. They weren't obnoxious. They go to another Super Bowl and lose. That's going through. Now that they've won a second Super Bowl with this lineup, oh, they are becoming obnoxious, which is unfortunate. One of my coworkers, who's a lifelong Chiefs fan, goes, yeah, I was at a concert, and the crowd is going Chiefs in the middle of the rock show. That's not good. It's I was able to watch my Minnesota Twins win a couple of World Series. Awesome. It's I really enjoyed winning one of those things is really a heck of a deal. Yeah, win or be funny. Exactly right. I'm here's what I don't like about Vikings fans, by the way. Hate that we got to football. Is the stupid school chant. School. It's stupid. They're clapping like seals. It's dumb. It's saying school to each other is fine. And but when all of a sudden you do that, I was at a sports bar, not this last season, the season before, watching a Vikings game. Vikings fan comes in, I yell out, "Skull!" He does the stupid, clap like a seal thing. It was idiotic. So there you go. Yeah, so next week, off all week, fish stuff every day, cleaning up around the house every day, playing with the thing. Now, school is sort of a Viking chant. And it's what the hell and I'm Scandinavian, so it's like well, it means good health in Danish. It's actually spelled Skal. And so there you go. Cheers and good health. It's a salute to a toast. So all of a sudden you have you lift up a beer, you go skull, and that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, I met Bud Grant once. You know, he Bud Grant, for those who don't know, longtime Vikings coach, would stand outside 20 below zero in short sleeves. You don't want to mess with him. Pretty intense man, pretty intense guy. And I don't think and remember that pro athletes weren't making a lot of money those days. And he had this little rule in training camp: if you're wearing short sleeves, you have to be wearing them in January. Or if you're in long sleeves, you can't go down to short sleeves during the season. You choose. And he did not allow the sideline heaters. What, Ben? There you go. I will be here on Saturday. I will be popping in a lot during my my vacation between doing stuff. So be prepared. And so you never know when I'll be showing up. And so pretty exciting stuff. Now that I've got what the neighbor's after, I think I'm going to get summer sausage with crackers to bring over. Summer sausage with crackers. And just in case watermelon is brought over, I'm going to get some Mexican. Let me show you what that looks like. It's a chili thing that you put on the watermelon or a cantaloupe or what have you, and it's freaking amazing. It's also good on some vegetables. Hold on. I'll show you what it is. I forget what it's called. All right, here's what this is. On watermelon, it's amazing. It's great on cantaloupe, honeydew as well. So the jicama, which is more of a Mexican delight, not necessarily something most Americans have. Americans can be Mexican, of course. I'm just talking about Caucasian or African American or somebody who is Asian. Jicama is not a big thing, but it's delicious. I like jicama. Strong on the jicama. So there you go. All right, gang, you have a great 4th of July. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you this on Saturday. And again, have a safe and fun and festive 4th of July. We're very lucky to be living in this country. Very lucky. Adios.